Well, we just come into the village square, and at the back of it is where they're constructing the cow holding pen. This is where all the cows are going to be delivered, and then they'll be distributed to the individual farmers. Essentially what they've done is basically built a ranch, a small little ranch here. I think it's pretty cool though. As you can see, it's a pretty simple structure, but it'll do the job. And hopefully on the 12th there'll be a load of cows in there. This is going to be quite a spectacle. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. As you guys know, this saga has been going on for quite a while now, but yeah, my in-laws, they're getting very excited. So am I must admit. I'm really looking forward to seeing the cows, and I'm sure it's going to be quite a good day watching everybody get their cows. I don't know whether you guys remember this. Quite a while back I used to come here along the Mekong, and you've seen the little strawberry hut, the little sort of store that they built, and then the strawberry plantation just below it. And as you guys know, that was demolished, and it was demolished so that the owners actually could build a house. And I actually showed you a little bit about that as well. I'd actually forgotten all about it. It's been a while since I've been down here. But as I come to see the cow pen, I noticed that the house is coming along quite a long way. They're now putting the roof on. Come and have a look. Well, as you guys can see, the house has come along an awful long way. It's beginning to look really nice. What a view though, eh? The Mekong River House. Unbelievably beautiful. Imagine waking up every single morning and then looking at the Mekong River and then Laos just on the other side. Absolutely fabulous. Now, it was on this platform here that the old building used to stand, and that got demolished, but they left the platform, and what they're going to do is build a bridge going across to the house. It is quite a size though, as you can see. I think it's really nice. What I'll do, I'll take you down to the lower level and let you have a better look. Well guys, the folks that actually are building the house just across the road that I've just shown you also own this, and it's basically up for rent. We don't know how much it is yet, but it's essentially a single room with an outdoor bathroom, but it is beautiful in here. You know, it's almost organic because of all the wood. I just absolutely love it. And of course, when you look out the windows, you have this fantastic view across the Mekong River. As you can see, the views are just sublime. There's no sort of kitchen, but there's a place to make tea and coffee. But again, you know, traditionally you can go outside and cook, which is what most folks do anyway. You have a small wardrobe there, which is just perfect. And then you have this single bed, and then as you swing round, you have a double bed there. The furniture is just exquisite. It is not very big. But if you're a single person or just a couple, this is absolutely perfect. I will actually find out for you guys what the rent is per month, but I shouldn't imagine it'll be massively expensive. The views are just stunning. As you can see, they've got tents here at the moment, so there's got guests just camping out on the porch. But what a place! Wow. That house was absolutely fantastic. The new one that they're building, oh, that's going to be immense when they finish that. The views across the Mekong River, just beautiful. The wooden house, I really liked it, and I liked it for so many reasons. The simplicity to it. Again, I'm not into lots and lots of furniture, so there was just a couple of beds in there. I think it would be perfect for a couple, or you know, somebody who was single. Just a beautiful way to live. Again, no kitchen, but you know, who cares? You could set up a little gas burner outside, and hey presto, you can cook yourself something to eat. But again, you know, the dream is, of course, waking up in the morning and looking at the Mekong River. It is such a beautiful place. Again, I don't know how much the rent is. The lady said she'd let me know, but I should imagine around about 4,000 baht a month. If it was more than that, I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't expect it to go over 5. I really wouldn't. The owners there are actually a mother and son. They used to live in New York. She was married to an American for over 30 years, but unfortunately and sadly he passed away a number of years ago. And then they decided to move back to Thailand and essentially go back to their roots. They've got quite a few buildings along there, but it is a perfect place. It really is very, very nice. Well, you can see now the concrete starting to be laid. And what they've done is they've put down a bamboo lattice as reinforcement. Cool, isn't it? Considering the rate they've been going so far, this will be done by the end of the day. As you can see, Pi's uncle's here, and he's come to give Dad a hand. There'll be a couple more people turning up shortly. As I said before, it's pretty much a community effort. The other day, Dad was helping him to build the cow shed. So they all work together in order to achieve what they need to achieve. I think it's pretty cool, though. Well, that was a nice half an hour of fishing. Yeah, I do like to get the fly rod out. I ended up catching 5. They're not huge. The biggest one I caught was 400 grams. So, yeah, it's not too bad. As they get bigger, though, of course, you know, it'll be more difficult to land them. So, a little bit more sport. The flies that I'm actually using are barbless as well. So, you know, you've got to make sure that you play the fish correctly. Otherwise, they just come off. But, yeah, it's a lovely way to spend half an hour. And none more so than on a day like this, because the weather is just absolutely fantastic. Well, everybody's sitting down now. It's lunchtime. I was making some somtam and live shrimp. Yep, they do like the live shrimp. So they'll all take a break now and just sit down, eat, relax, and then get back to the cow shed floor after lunch. I've got Pi's mum and dad friends from the mountains here as well. They're really nice folks. Well, Lazada just delivered a new box, and I know what it is. It's a stabiliser for my DSLR camera. Now, as you know, for the GoPro, we have the Tech G5. This one is not motorised though, so it's an awful lot cheaper. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, it was 699 baht. I did actually look at a motorised gimbal for a DSLR, and as far as online reviews are concerned, the Zhiyun Crane 2 came out tops, but when I saw the price of 26,000 baht, I nearly had a baby. So what we have is basically this. It essentially has weight here, and then you put the camera on top, and then you have your grip, and it kind of just counterbalances it. Obviously it's not motorized, so you know there's no button to move the camera up, down, right or left, but it should actually stabilize the shots really nicely. You know, if you're walking along with a handheld, which is what I'm primarily looking to do, because right now I'm having to carry the camera around on the tripod all of the time. It's not bad, but it's not ideal. If I can use this, it should make life just a little bit easier. So I'm going to try and set this up and see how we go on with it. Well, Pi and I have been sitting here for about 15 minutes now trying to figure it out, but no dice. Maybe I've got to move the handle forward another couple of notches. There's no instructions, which is a bit of a surprise really. I'm sure from memory of seeing the actual setup that it's actually ran the right way. But what I'll do tomorrow is I'll go back to the house and have a look at a YouTube video on how to set it up properly. I've actually seen one, yeah, I think I'm missing something, but not quite sure what it is. I can tell you this though, because of all the weights on the bottom and the steel frame, it weighs a fair few pounds. It is very, very heavy. I mean, I've been sitting here for about a minute now talking, and yeah, already my arms and shoulders are getting really, really tired. But anyway, if it works, it should really help with some cinematic stuff, which is really what I'm looking for. So watch this space, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get this sussed out and then put it to good use. Well guys, we're approaching the end of the day, and all the friends are about to leave. They have finished the cow shed floor, and I'll take you around and have a look. And as you can see, it's now fully complete. So that will dry over the next couple of days, and when the cows arrive, it will be ready for them. Now, as you guys know, I'm no builder. I really have no idea, but it's the first time I've ever seen concrete laid on bamboo slats that basically act as the rebar to reinforce the concrete. I've never seen that before. I spoke to Pine's father, and he said, yeah, no, it's fine. It gets done quite a lot here. But yeah, that's a first for me, and hopefully it will hold, and yeah, the cows have now got something to stand on. I think it's brilliant. Just bring you guys around the other side of the cow shed so you can see what they've done, and they put in a little slope as well. I have to admit though, what amazes me is the ingenuity to it. Again, you know, as I just said, normally we would use rebar to reinforce the concrete, that I do know. But here, of course, you know, it's cash, it costs money to use rebar. Where the bamboo, of course, is free, it comes straight out of the deduct pen. And personally, I think it's a great way for them to innovate, you know, find a different way of doing things. I did ask Pi and her dad, and they said, yeah, we normally use bamboo and it holds just fine. So for me, it's just another life lesson. You learn something new every day. Well, for you guys that don't know, this is basically Mum and Dad from the mountains. And they are just absolutely super people. You really couldn't meet nicer folks if you wanted to. They are always on hand to give Mum and Dad a hand whenever they need, and it's always reciprocated. Again, you know, as I've said to you so many times, you know, this is generally about communities and then helping one another. Now, Dad and Dad, they served together in the army, so they've been lifelong friends. They were actually at school together when they were kids. But yeah, really, really nice folks, and they live over at Doi Lung. Well, that's about all from Pi and I today. Whatever you guys do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a difference. And Pi and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.